What if the world's most groundbreaking technologies were born from terror and suffering? From rockets to chemical weapons, today we uncover the dark genius of Nazi inventions, and the human lives they cost. V-2 rocket. The V-2 was the world's first long-range guided ballistic missile, masterminded by Wernher von Braun. Victims? Over 20,000 forced laborers died building it, plus thousands of civilians killed in attacks. Legacy. Its technology became the foundation of modern space exploration in both the United States and the Soviet Union. V-1 flying bomb, buzz bomb. The first operational cruise missile, powered by a pulse-jet engine, terrorized London. Victims: around 22,000 people lost their lives. Legacy. Its design influenced modern cruise missiles in Europe and the US. Horton Ho 229, stealth jet prototype. A revolutionary flying wing jet, a precursor to today's stealth bombers. Victims: built using forced labor, exact numbers unknown but likely in the hundreds. Legacy: inspired the American B-2 Spirit and other stealth aircraft designs. Messerschmitt Me 262, jet fighter. The world's first operational jet fighter, a leap in aerial combat. Victims: thousands died in air raids related to its deployment, workers died in production. Legacy: set the stage for all post-war jet fighters. Type XXI U-boat, electro-submarine. A stealthy, fast submarine that outclassed Allied designs. Victims: hundreds of forced laborers perished building these submarines. Legacy: directly inspired US and Soviet submarine programs. Nazi trauma surgery experiments. Cruel experiments on prisoners to study battlefield injuries. Victims: thousands tortured and killed. Legacy: while ethically condemned, some findings influenced modern trauma surgery techniques. Hypothermia experiments. Prisoners were immersed in freezing water to test survival methods. Victims: about 400 lost their lives. Legacy: contributed to modern hypothermia treatment and survival gear. High-altitude experiments. Forced exposure to low-pressure chambers to simulate high-altitude flight. Victims: around 200 died. Legacy: paved the way for aviation medicine, particularly in the U.S. Air Force. Coal hydrogenation, synthetic fuel production. Turning coal into liquid fuel to overcome shortages. Victims: thousands of slave laborers died in these factories. Legacy: influenced modern synthetic fuel technologies, post-war techniques adopted by companies descended from IG Farben. Nazi nerve gas development, Tabun, sarin. Powerful chemical weapons were invented but rarely deployed. Victims: thousands died during testing, prisoners used in experiments. Legacy: became central to Cold War chemical weapons programs. Die Glock, the bell. An alleged anti-gravity and energy project. Victims: possibly dozens of scientists and prisoners, exact numbers unknown. Legacy: inspired conspiracy theories and fringe propulsion research. RATO, rocket-assisted takeoff. Rockets attached to aircraft to shorten takeoff distance. Victims: limited, mostly test accidents. Legacy: techniques later applied to US and Soviet aviation, and even space shuttle launches. Piedmont Army Research Center. The main hub for rocket and missile development. Victims: thousands of forced laborers died, Allied bombing killed many more. Legacy: directly led to NASA and Soviet rocket programs. IG Farben human experiments. Chemical conglomerate tested drugs and poisons on prisoners. Victims: tens of thousands. Legacy: companies like Bayer and BASF emerged post-war from IG Farben's assets. Lebensborn Program. A Nazi breeding program to create a master race. Victims: thousands of children abducted or born in camps. Legacy: influenced post-war social and genetic debates, though ethically controversial. STG-44 Assault Rifle. The first true assault rifle, predecessor to the AK-47. Victims: tens of thousands killed on the Eastern Front using this weapon. Legacy: inspired the AK-47 and the modern assault rifle category. Nazi aviation medicine research. Studied human endurance in crashes, parachuting, and ejection. Victims: hundreds killed in experiments. Legacy: data shaped modern aviation safety equipment and pilot training. Concentration camp medical data. Collected through cruel tests on drugs, sterilization, and disease. Victims: hundreds of thousands. Legacy: ethical debates continue, but some data influenced medicine and pharmacology. Zyklon B mass experiments. Pesticide turned into the central tool of genocide in Auschwitz. Victims: over 1 million murdered. Legacy: its use became a turning point in chemical ethics and war crimes law. Operation Paperclip, post-war exploitation. Allied program to capture Nazi scientists, especially rocket engineers. Victims: indirect, many Nazi crimes were overlooked for scientific gain. Legacy: led to NASA's Saturn V rocket, space race breakthroughs, and Cold War scientific dominance. These inventions changed the world, but at an unimaginable human cost. Tens of thousands of forced laborers and civilians lost their lives. Now, it's up to you. Were these Nazi projects unforgivable crimes, or just a dark strategy behind technological progress? Share your thoughts below.